Twitter has confirmed that President Trump's Twitter was deactivated for 11 minutes on November 2nd due to the actions taken by an employee on their last day of work. This has led to some security concerns about the platform being raised. Now, for their part, Twitter has responded. They released a statement saying, in part, update, we have implemented safeguards to prevent this from happening again. We won't be able to share all details about our internal investigation or updates to our security measures, but we take this seriously and our teams are on it. Now, President Trump seemed pretty unconcerned about his account temporarily being deactivated. He tweeted on November 3rd, my Twitter account was taken down for 11 minutes by a rogue employee. I guess the word must finally be getting out and having an impact. This has led to a big debate going on online about the security of Twitter and whether this is an act of celebration that his account was taken down or this is some serious concern. Some people are saying this was criminal behavior. One Twitter user said, dear Twitter employee who shut down Trump's Twitter, you made America feel better for 11 minutes. DM me and I will buy you a Pizza Hut pizza. And then another Twitter user said, this is not amusing. The employee committed a treasonous act. And before I get a response, before I get a response from the panel, hold on a minute. Something I thought was interesting in this article by the Washington Post, they cited a report that was conducted by BuzzFeed, where BuzzFeed spoke with a number of Twitter employees that said, in part, quote, a lot of employees at Twitter can suspend a user's account. A former employee of the company told BuzzFeed, but far fewer, only hundreds, have the power to deactivate one. There was some discussion at the company about special protections on verified or high-profile accounts, but that extra measures were never implemented, the unnamed source said. So when it comes to security concerns, how did you guys respond to the deactivation? Do you echo some of the sentiments that you've seen online?
All right, so first off, it's such a giant brouhaha, I thought, over nothing. But actually, I've now come to the conclusion it's not nothing. My Twitter account was taken down for 11 minutes by a rogue employee. I guess the word must finally be getting out and having an impact. No, wait, of course it's had an impact. You're the effing president. Like, he just-
But I don't even know what it means, words getting out like.
No.
Did he not think they were going through before? Are you guys getting this? We got the tweets, we got them.
No, like he's such a weird guy. He watches Fox and Friends and he thinks everybody is watching Fox and Friends. So when they talk about it, he's like, everybody's talking about how we have to investigate the Democrats.
You know, the greatest.
Right? So when this is him saying like, you know, I'm finally having an impact. That's why they were trying to shut down my account. Dude, you're the president. Of course it had an impact. What do you mean the word's getting out? You have 41 million followers. You're the most powerful man on earth. He's so weird. He's so insecure. Okay, that's just a side note.
No, I mean, I found it to be a puzzling tweet. I like the idea that he's like, are you getting this? That's great, Chippy, well done. I'm blessed with one, I'm like everybody else. I mean, I'm aware that there's nothing special about me. But I also know that I'm not like everyone else in a different context. Like, I don't think what I do is what everybody does, right? Like, but you're right, Trump watches Fox and Friends. We all live in bubbles. We have to be conscious of living in bubbles, right? But you know, I don't think because I'm a really big Oakland A's fan that everybody loves the A's. Like, people don't want me to come in and talk about the A's game last night. They're not interested. Like, I know that instinctively, right? He thinks whatever he did, he says it all the time in his tweets. People are talking about it. He said it in the tweet today, right? About people are asking, hey, people are demanding an investigation into Hillary Clinton. Because, you know, 28 people responded to his tweet that he read, and he's like, oh, wow, people are demanding this.
Yeah, so now to the substance of it. Blake Hounshell kind of swung me saying, seriously, what if this person had tweeted about a fictional nuclear strike on North Korea? Ooh, Twitter does kind of have to get a handle on that.
Yeah, I think that's the issue that has been brought up, where people are saying, okay, yeah, this was sort of a petty last day of work, giant fuck you that this Twitter employee carried out. Cool, I mean, and we can say like, oh yeah, like whatever, he was able to get away with this and no harm, no foul, right? But there could have been some real damage done by someone being able to access the president of the free world's Twitter account. No. You don't agree, Ben?
No, I mean, yeah, but they didn't. I got it.
But they could have.
Then Twitter should fire the person who does that. That's obvious. They would have. That's why the person did it on their last day, right? So, I mean, yes, of course, it's fireable offense. What, you want to turn it into a crime?
No, it's not a crime. That's crazy.
So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. You're right the first time. It's not a big deal. That person would get fired. They did it on their way out the door because they thought it was funny. It was. And yes, if they had done that and this guy's, yes, of course, someone could hack the president's account. But did we not think that someone at Twitter could hack the account? Of course they could. They're Twitter, they run it.
So I know, but we're in a unique situation. I was about to say super unique. Okay, anyway, where you've got two madmen on each side, and if like Obama's Twitter account got hacked into and said, hey, I just launched nukes against North Korea, nobody would believe that, right? But if Trump said that, you could easily believe that. And then on the other side of it, if it was the Russians, they'd be like, let us check first, see if missiles are in sky.
I think they're always checking,
right?
But yes.
Okay, whereas Kim Jong-un would be like, he launched, go, right?
The problem isn't with Twitter, the problem is with Trump, right? I mean, that he's so reckless that that you could think that. I mean, so what's the solution? Twitter should say, definitely don't do that.
So you don't think that Twitter should adjust their security measures to suit what we know is an impulsive president?
No. I assume they already do. I mean, I imagine
but they don't. That's what I think is crazy.
Ultimately,
Hundreds of people have this
there's going to be
access.
some protocol. Okay, so make it 40. This seems like a waste of time. Twitter will handle this. Ultimately, you're going to have some people who could fix the account and therefore hack it if they so chose.
Yeah. So guys, I kind of agree with both of you guys because I think that this particular incident is the biggest no big deal of all time, right? Yeah. So his account was off for 11 minutes and the world didn't stop turning. I know we all want to see the next insane tweet. Don't worry, after it was turned back on, he did a lot of insane tweets. Okay, he had him pent up for 11 whole minutes. Okay, but on the other hand, since the president used it for policy, he announced the head of the Federal Reserve on Twitter. That's crazy. Okay, first of all foreign leaders, don't do anything based on his tweets. Wait till there's an actual official statement from the US government, okay? But if you're Twitter and all of a sudden you're a private company and it's not a crime for somebody at your company to do something wrong, it's a firing offense. You wouldn't normally do that. Mm-hmm. But for the president, not for celebrities, but for the president, you probably have to put that on lockdown, almost like a nuclear Twitter football, right? Where you go, okay, this cannot be touched. Because if somebody sends the wrong tweet, and by the way, he sends the wrong tweets. I mean, he's this close to have already done what we're all worried that North Korea would misinterpret. He told North Korea in one tweet that we were locked and loaded. Okay, in another tweet he said about North Korea, they won't be around much longer. That's kind of the nightmare scenario we're envisioning, which he's already done. But come on, Twitter can't have 48 people have access to the president's Twitter account. What if one of them decides, it'll be funny, the nukes are about to hit Pyongyang? Potentially not funny, not at all funny.
It just seems like there are too many unsecured variables, and I almost sympathize with Twitter because they never expected that they would be put into this public platform. I mean, they're obviously a public platform, but they never thought that the leader of the free world would be using Twitter, their social media application that was meant for our 140 characters or less dumb ideas, to be implementing and announcing policy. So I think that they're sort of scrambling here, and I think that they were just caught a little bit with their pants down in, fortunately, a very innocuous way when the account was deactivated.
That's the same exact way they got in trouble with Anthony Weiner.
Yeah, that is literally, that is exactly what happened with that.
Watch the Young Turks commercial-free, download it or stream it, watch it any way you like at tytnetwork.com/join.